Ah, I guess I have the means to have discourse of some kind with you up church. I'm gonna speak as if maybe you're listening, because this is I'm starting to lose track how many times that you have given evidence, proof that you listened to me, you checked me out. You created a monster. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you've decided to embolden me or to grace me with your presence. How shall I put this? For one, I mean, have you not learned from some of your own actions over the years, sir? You gave me this platform. You gave me this platform. Riddled, I'm going to go in a little hard, but I'm glad you're here. I'm interested to see what you make of this. And I'm going to keep fuck and one-on-one as I can, kind of man to man. The first thing that comes to mind is, I guess, I don't want to pull like a gobble and be like, Ryan, you inspire a lot of people, and one day somehow I will vicariously feel that same way, and I'll have the Archbishop hat of Creek Squad, and everybody will have to go through me. I don't know. Okay, I'm not here to do the clown on here. So, up church, I don't know if you remember. I mean, you do. You gave me this platform. Thanks. I did all that shit way back when, because you saw, apparently, that I had some kind of potential when it comes to attacking people that you don't like. Thank you for seeing that potential, I guess. You shared the shit out of my link. And respectfully, so did your outstanding mom. I really think she's a very nice person. You guys really shared my links when I was going after that fella, Tony Dodge, that we all we did our high-fiving, and we got him pretty much chased off the internet. And then some time goes on, and some time goes on, and, it's a story's old as time already. Now I want to remind you, it was you giving me that attention that, I guess, kind of put me in this part of the algorithm, which, not my favorite thing, but I deserve to be somewhere I don't entirely enjoy, because I built this channel off the backs of getting an attaboy that I didn't ask for, but I saw an opportunity, and here we are, right? And now to make up for that, or to atone for that, I don't even insult you. I just offer honest critiquing, and I point out your hypocrisy. You talk about doing free speechisms, but you're blocking me and everybody else on IG while going around and telling everybody that it's all bots. I was in Ryan Upchurch Fan's YouTube channel not that long ago today on my break from work. And my God, when I hit newest comments, I mean, even if you just leave up there most popular comments, there's a shit ton of fans from top to the mother effing bottom of people that are just concerned, pissed off, or tired of you. Your accusation and narrative trying to pursue that this Deerdorf, this person that has had your back from the beginning of your career, as far as I know, and you're now trying to formulate this hypothesis that he wants you undone after all these years. For what reason? And how convenient, because it just so happens to be while you have a song titled "They Want Me Unalived." Has this always been you? Am I only I think I've been seeing this for a long time now, and forgive me, I'm not looking at the chat, because there's a few points I really want to make, and I don't want to make the mistake of having to revisit this. I should have done this from my OBS. He says to try harder. You want me to try harder? I don't think you do. I'm just shocked. I'm a nobody, up church. Why do I bother you so much? Why do you clip my content up? Oh, and why do you keep on striking anytime I have just a moment of your songs playing when I react to something of yours? You, Mr. Upchurch, you keep on trying to silence me, or it says you're trying to share in my revenue and blah blah, or just, I'm not trying to make money. You are. I'm just enjoying free speech. You seem to have a problem with that. I'm guilty. I have blocked some alts in my day, but I'm no alt. I'm no bot. I have offered criticisms. I have expressed that I don't think it's a good look, that you surround yourself with yes men, and your ego is just out of whack. You're definitely on the Adderall. I saw whichever that woman was with the receipts shared on another channel that I'm going to share on my community post, who shared the text messages of you asking her for Adderall. I feel sorry for you. You're the millionaire with all the blessings right in front of you, and you can't see that. And it breaks my heart that you can't understand that you had the world. You could still have the world if you could just humble yourself to apologize to the people you're now slandering because you think it's going to get you in the algorithm all the more. And this will somehow equate and equal to PR, relevance, and having interest in your music. Downloading and purchasing your music. I hope you're really not all about the money. I hope your means of buying gifts for others and holding your thumb on them, as they have themselves said, even once upon a time, your mom, Deerdorf, Ripta, even your mom from that time, I'm glad you guys patched things up, have all said that you always lord over their heads everything you've ever bought for them or done for them. You ever heard the saying from Confucius, the emperor has no clothes, right? Let me explain why I bring this up. If you want to surround yourself with just yes men, only people that will glaze you and never say, hey man, this is maybe not the best course of action, or if you surround yourself with people that are afraid to speak up and say the truth, and you create that entire, that's now your image to me, and it's going to be to many others, because you're literally continuing to engage with me. Why? I don't know. What have I said that has really stuck with you? Does it really bother you? Dude, I'm working my 9 to 5, struggling, I'm not living check to check, but I'm just doing my thing. How does my little words have so much sway and or power, and you keep on trying to frame it that you have gotten under my skin, or you ruined my day? Blocking me on Instagram didn't ruin my day. Mr. Upchurch, you who have everything in the world to gain and lose, I think the fact that you see more and more people like me that have the cojones, because I do remember when I first started back, when I was simping, because I saw rewards went to your glazers and your simps. There was some kind of future in it. Oh, how gross that lasted for 4 months. I remember some of the troll communities that claimed Creek Squad. And the only time you ever talk to your audience as a base is when you told them to go do something in your name. Yes, remember, good guys, good girls, go find out what that is. That guy is gone from the internet. I mean, creep or not, you helped destroy a man's hobby, passion, and means of income. How many others exist like that? Because I'm starting to meet more and more and more. So the emperor has no clothes, right? Basically, that parable just means you are willing to be the fool as long as you're ignorant to the fact that you're being a fool. That's why it's valuable to have, I don't know, the friendships you had with Ripta and Deerdorf, apparently they were very long and they meant something, and I think that should mean something to you, and I think you should apologize, and there's a common denominator here with all your beefs and all the issues you seem to have. And you continue to offer a platform to those you try to silence. If you cannot see that you are the common denominator, and you think honestly and truly when you look in the mirror or you do what you do that it has to be everybody else, it can't be you, there's a narcissism problem. There's a real narcissism problem if you think it's the whole damn world. Remember when you briefly tried in that video, and I think you learned it didn't stick, so you went this whole other route where you're trying to accuse Billy Deerdorf of wanting you unalived. Think of how many opportunities he's had. He bought you a firearm, and all of a sudden you're going on with this story where I can't keep up with all the madness of church. Your buddy was apparently doing shooting, as you say, but you were keeping him like so close in your inner circle. So only now that it benefits your narrative of paranoia that you're trying to use and infuse into the minds of your fans that will never question you, which is a very sad existence. And you're hoping it'll all stack up and equal them buying your album. It cannot be that simple. It can't be. Or is it desperation to stay at some sort of peak? Do you feel that you already have peaked? Are you scared from where you are? And I don't think you're really scared for your life unless you're that gone off. Maybe I'm underestimating the Adderall aspect. Because I saw the receipts today. Mr. Upchurch, I saw the receipts. You brought in and dragged in more innocent people that have wanted to help you. That woman, I don't know who she is. I saw her on HB Crossroads for Life. I'm going to share that video. And she says she was with you 10 toes down. She had a plan to get your ass help. And she was going to post videos with you weekly while you went to rehab, dude. While you went to rehab. And she was going to make it seem like you guys were still just together out there and they were going to be released. And you just had to go and swing at somebody else. I think all you know is self-destruction. I think all you know is, and some people say you're a master troll. Well, I don't know what the fuck. I'm a guy with a hobby and a voice. And sometimes I feel more comfortable talking on my phone instead of on the computer with the microphone. Sometimes it just feels more grounded, more personable to me. But how is it that I have trolled you? That you have given me attention again? That you have used clips from me and tried to frame it in a way that you can make me look bad? Look, I've done that for myself plenty. And people tell me that because I'm not a millionaire that can hide in a ranch and throw wild accusations and get sued. By the way, let me mention again, you and your attorney, and I got to give you the benefit of the doubt, maybe your attorney was like, this is a good time. The Rodney grandpa passed away, and you and your attorney, this is a fact. I don't have people infiltrating isms, but I do have people that care and watch and have been watching because they care about you, and you don't want to see that. You just want to see it and call everybody a hater because they won't agree with you on every little thing. So you and your attorney went and tried to settle with the Rodneys 2 times after Grandpa Rodney passed. And you know what the Rodney family has said to you, Mr. Upchurch? They said, hell no. Justice. They are saying justice. This to me is another example of you ignoring of the little guy, the little people, the people that built you up to where you are. You could be such a grand, amazing example with the talent you have, even though I'm not hearing too many songs that I think are fuego or anything. But my dear Lord. So that's nefarious. That's like a Dr. Evil kind of villain, like Disney villain shit right there. When you're trying to buy out, you want to buy the family so your name won't get dragged publicly. Is that what? And you settled outside the courts for Ickid mail. So that's how you roll. It's all in the back streets, all about controlling and framing narratives, and all the friends and all the successful colleagues, all the people that have gone on to make their own moves. You always try to frame these narratives. Did I mention already earlier how when I first got onto this scene, I witnessed and watched your audience get somebody fired because they said something bad about you, and this is when you were held to a much higher regard. And me, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to infer that you can control something so wild like a huge audience that worships you, even though that number is dwindling. And I think common sense is prevailing at this point, because from top to bottom on every spectrum, we're tired of bullshit. From the higher ups, the celebrities, the wealthy, the rich, the poor, whatever. You know what? At my job, how sick and tired I am of seeing the people on fucking food stamps with $800, $200 shoes on and shit. Okay, so bullshit is everywhere, regardless of class. But class seems to be something you are strongly lacking right now. And you're showing your cards and you're showing your insecurity. Stop going after the people that seem to care the most about you, and they're always going to be. There's a reason why. It hurts when you hear the truth, Mr. Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch, because it comes from somebody who is not afraid to offend you, and it's even better if that person has your best interests in mind. And just by, engaging with me, didn't you learn from years ago, like this game, you're the master troll, I'm told, right? Some people think you're masquerading this whole crazy beef with all your friends and family and the peers. This is all a big like masquerade ball just so you can sell this album, that this is all an act. I don't think it's an act, but some people legitimately think that this is a giant like 40 chess troll, bro. They really do. But I don't think you're thinking that advanced. I can't really watch these fan videos that are from your IG. Thanks for blocking me from your IG. It's not like it's successfully preventing me from seeing your content because you put everything out there. I appreciate the transparency. And again, I bring up, you're outing people. When you out people, when you swing at them, when you go at them, they're gonna do it right back at you. And now that woman, I don't know who she is, but she definitely knows you very well in the family, and she showed the undeniable text message of you requesting Adderall. And this woman was talking about how she was going to help you. Why do you keep burning those bridges? I've been through that. I don't know. Like, I'm just engaged because I'm in this part of the algorithm. I guess I have some vested interest because I'd like to see someone in your position do something better with what you have, because there's so much better that you can do. And if you just be humble for a change and man up to the decisions you've made that I know in your heart you have to regret. Nobody can be as narcissistic and hard-headed as you have purported to be. Nobody. And I have a conspiracy of my own. I think that there's a podcast that you have orchestrated that has recently appeared. They put my name on a list of people that Ryan Upchurch fence sitters or something like that. Hell, it's hilarious. Oh, let me check real quick. Nah, I can't check. Okay, fuck it. Screw it. Yeah, I really think that you're so concerned with the everyday people voice, and you feel that a lack of control, and that bothers you. A lack of control bothers you so much so that you do have something to do with the people and the communities in this little corner and cesspool of YouTube, and you get people motivated to speak in turn for you. I don't even understand, why did you block Captain Kurt Reacts? You keep responding to me. I'm starting to think you're going to start actually giving me answers. But the whole try harder, LOL, like you're trying to act like I'm not getting to you, but you couldn't be any more transparent than the fucking glass on this window, dude. When the little guy gets to the big guy, you're at the top of the pyramid, okay? I'm just the little guy. I'm the ones that would probably be trying to help build the pyramid that you're in for your comfort, but never fuck with the help, you know what I mean? Stop spitting on those that helped get you to where you are. Even for those brief months that I supported you and went after the people that you didn't like and your community didn't like, rewards came in their many forms. Just not technically directly from you, but from people that had all kinds of interesting and weird stories. And you know what? I don't think maybe I have exposed enough about some of those characters. One very strange individual that was an alleged very wealthy man with a family. I don't want to out this character, because another character that was closely affiliated with him got exposed for being a fake lawyer and a fake doctor, said she had 6 freaking doctorates and all that. And these people were the ones in my ear and in Discord and in Instagram messaging me, just like, I hate to bring them up again because I think I feel bad, but even your Power Stroke buddy, that interrogation for like 2 hours that I still have and I haven't released. Maybe I should just put out all the receipts. I mean, you like doing the whole recording and throwing shit out there and then framing things to fit in the way you think they should, like in your head. But the thing is, in reality, real reality, when I put out receipts, it's just going to expose the fucking truth and not a narrative. So, I don't know. Why was Powerstroke interrogating me on Thanksgiving of all days for 2 hours like he was vetting me to make sure as if I was going to go somewhere further or something? It's one of the strangest experiences I've had on YouTube was that 2 hour interrogation, and how I was scared back then. That's why I'm just going even harder in the paint, because I'm not scared anymore. I realize I'm a grown man, and nothing through this little fucking box where people seem to thrive and live and want to live vicariously through you. It reminds me of a psyop. They want your blessing so bad. I'd recommend to anybody that happens to listen, watch Elephant Graveyard. Go watch that channel and watch how he's talking about how Joe Rogan and the Joe Rogan sphere have kind of dictated and ruined comedy and also have taken control of it. Think about the mainstream comedy era right now. I think Ryan Upchurch tries to do what Joe Rogan does by getting a niche of just the people he chooses who are allowed to be successful. But after you go too far and get too successful, well, then it's an issue, and he'll manufacture an issue, and maybe it's all just to sell records, and maybe he is that hollow inside. I hope not, because I've read some of the words of your music, and they are inspiring, but it means nothing if where it comes from can't see what's in front of him and what he stands to lose if he does not change course. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless everybody that has their good intentions. But please don't silence yourself just because you are afraid to be seen by your golden god or false idol or the group of people that worship a false idol. He's just a guy with a talent that sings songs and has done some success. He's had great success, but he's just a man. He's not infallible. He's not mythical. Don't be afraid of that. Just speak the truth, and truth always holds power. And God bless with that. I have no ill will, no ill intentions. Take care. Spivvy, you're back. Dude, did you comment to his comment on my post just so he would give you attention? I don't mean to call you out. I really don't. But, like, if that is your whole ambition on this corner of YouTube, I'd ask you to really evaluate what more do you feel you can offer than just getting another man's attention.